from Benin. Praise the Lord. I always say praise the Lord because of what God did for me. In fact, I came out from darkness to light. You will not understand until I explain to you. I was to do family planning when I had 4 children. I needed to stop. So they tried many things, called other things, nothing worked. So one of the doctors, my professor now said, okay, we are going to give you a 1-year injection. So the day I went to take the injection, the prof that day had problem with the wife, unknowingly to me, and another friend's wife came to take another injection, which is chloroquine. Wanted to give him 3 amps of chloroquine to go home and be taking it. So he now mistakenly wrote 3 amps of that steroid injection for me. Then he wrote another, I don't know what he wrote for the woman. It's my own. So mistakenly, the housemanship board in UBTH now look at the injection. He said, no, 1 amp is for how many people? Look at 3 for this lady. And I was weighing 68 kg. Naturally, I had already had my 4 children. I was still looking as if I had nothing. So 68 kg, if you're up to 70 and above, they will not give you that injection because it's a steroid injection. So that husband doctor went back to the doctor and told the doctor, what you wrote? Before he opened the mouth, he started shouting on him. So that man, being very wicked, came back and used a very big syringe and withdrew that 3 amps. So my spirit was telling me, it was there I learned about the Holy Spirit, that when he's talking to you, you listen, you will never make mistake. I heard in my spirit, tell this doctor, why this big syringe? Is it how it used to be? I have never taken it before, so I don't know how it used to be. But I was disturbed in the spirit. Don't take it, don't take it. You will die, don't take it. So eventually, to cut it short, I was so young then, I was 24 years. So because I had my children very early. So I kept quiet. I don't like making people unhappy. But I asked him one question. I said, only for me, this big syringe. He said, Madam, you heard when your doctor shouted at me, you better keep quiet, or I will return this drugs to him. So eventually, I just kept quiet. If it's like now, as old as I am, I will not take it. But then, ignorance. I now kept quiet before he withdrew half of that hand to my body. My tongue dropped to my chest. My eyes came out like that. Was what I knew last. Then all the cloth I wore started tearing right from my pants to my bra. I was getting this like this, and I expanded until I don't know where I was. When I woke up, it was after 6 weeks. So when I woke up after 6 weeks, I look at myself. I was in the hospital. I remembered that I came to take just family planning injection, and I had to go for school run for my children that day. So I don't know what happened all those 6 weeks. But all I knew, I was breathing up. I can't even talk well. I was just acting. So eventually, Professor Dejom, Professor Dejom, they tried everything to make sure that panting came down. Then I was taken to US. To go and try everything, whether they would do it. Look, when I woke up, they brought a scale and put it there. And I climbed the scale, I was 130 kg. From 68. That's more than twice But the Lord said I will not die. So I was taken to US by the help of my husband and my business. I was taken to US. They tried everything and they tried me with aspirin. And when I came back, I took that aspirin for 6 weeks. It reacted to my body badly. I nearly died. Then the professor withdrew the aspirin. I went back to Blackheath Hospital, UK. They tried everything. Being a private hospital, they tried everything. Was borrowing doctors here and there to help me. They still discharged me with another aspirin. I told them, you look at the actions of aspirin in my body before. They said by now my body would have welcomed it. And to cut the long story short, I was just living like that again. Because when I came back, it was only 1 week I took the aspirin and reacted again. So then I was praying. I said, God, when will you bring the redeemer to my problem? If it was before, I will not be able to climb this staircase once. I will climb 2 and rest. Because you see me panting and this cloth will be moving like this. You will see it. And if I want to talk to you, I won't talk to you like this. I will just be panting. So I got enlargement products. It's like a calm me down. I've forgotten the green one. It's like they calm me down. Later it came up again. Why I'm here is that I not minding. I'm a caterer by profession, so a nutritionist. I know what it means to put on weight or to drop weight. So, but I couldn't drop even 1 kg. I was blowing. I got to 168. This my tummy was like this. This my leg, imagine how it would look like. In fact, the first people that saw me in phytoscience in Benin, they know me before, and they will tell you how I look like today. You know, I don't even take the phytoscience so much, but the little I took out of the one I bought for my husband, I finally regulated the intake of my everything that passes my mouth. You know, that time I would just eat ordinary vegetable. I would still be putting on weight. I found myself getting fat. And the more I get fat, the more that heart enlargement increases. I suffered and suffered. I tried to do exercise. I pay money every month in different places in order to reduce. Nothing happened. But when I came across this two now you understand why I said I came from darkness to light. Do you know that I used to eat anything I want now? And I will eat. Nigerian people will say, till you belly full. They do know that I'm dropping every day. Wow. I'm just 109 now. From 168 to 109. And every day I am dropping. When I came to visit my daughter now, people are asking, are you sick? Are you sick? I'm not sick. Do I look sick? No. Now, I used to run in my staircase. I live in a duplex. I used to run in my staircase now without fighting. It is before that I tried this place now. Before I will come, if I come up here, you people will be hearing the breath. Yeah, you even try to calm me down if it's possible. There's nothing like that. But today, in fact, I look like a young lady. I can run now, I can do exercise anytime. One day I was in the gym, I collapsed. That woman don't beg me, madam, don't come. Praise the Lord. Who did this? Is God, oh. Yes, through phytoscience. Yes. And every day, in fact, I used to look at people that had that type of my problem. In order that have such a problem so that I will help them. And I have helped about 6 people now. Okay, one was doing, he doesn't have money, but let me tell you, only 7 packets he bought with 2 snowphlforte. Today, that man is perfectly okay. No more heart enlargement, No more panting, and the man is doing his business very well. Praise the Lord.
You see,